Hi, this is Loke. Welcome back to the Practisim Designer update. I haven't done one of these updates in a long time. Finally managed to get something really cool built that would warrant a video. Since most of the previous updates were just marginal fixes, new props, don't really need a video to do that. But here you go. So this latest update 0.74, the biggest change now is you can actually attach modifiers to any basic moving targets. So for instance, like swingers, drop turners, that kind of stuff, you can now add modifiers to it. So if you bring up your list of things here, so for instance, let's take a look at a USPSA swinger, for instance. Okay, let's start with that one. Traditionally, you could not put any hard covers on this. Now you can. So let's say I want to take a tux. I can put it on this. All I have to do is just spin it around and then just place it there. And now this entire target is grouped. You can move them anywhere as a group. You bring up your popper, for instance, and you hook it up. Press F3 to hook it up. Now when you go to simulation mode and you shoot it, you see that the modifier will move together with the target. And this works with most single moving targets. Double moving targets, depending on some of them, like a double drop turner will probably work, but a clamshell doesn't work yet for now. There are some issues, so let me show you what that clamshell experience is like. So a clamshell, I want to put a over it, something like this over it, and you can see that I can't rotate this hardcover. So I'm having issues here, which I will fix soon at some point, but right now you can't do it for flat targets, but you can do it for swingers, for most of all these different props. You can do that as well. And now also, because of that system that I implemented, what's really cool is now we have generic swingers. So traditionally there have been swingers that are created for each target type. So you have USPSA swingers, you have IPSC swingers, you have IDPA swingers, PCSL. So instead of having too many of this, now you have generic ones. So if you go over to the moving prop section, you find that now you have the generic ones here, like TargetsUSA swinger, Holy Monkey, Sidekicks, Sidewinders, and a new rail system which I implemented as well. So let's take a look at their swinger here. Drop the swinger down. Now you can see that you can hook it as well, but you can see that there's no target on this, right? There's no paper target. So up to you what you want to put here. So let's say if I want to put in a PCSL target here, I can drop a PCSL handgun target, rotate it into the right position like that. I can even attach like a no shoot to it, maybe something like that, right? And now when you go to simulation mode, it will work. Beautiful. So now you have all these other props here that you can use, and you can put whatever target you want in there, and you will count in your written stage briefing correctly. The other thing I implement, a new prop, is the rail system. The TargetsUSA have this new rail system which comes together with a swinger. So let me just put this up front here. So as you can see, there's a swinger and a rail body that will slide down to this point. I think in like maybe 4 seconds. I can't remember at the time, but if you hook it up now, if I put a target on it, let's see, let's put a IPSC target on it. Okay, and then just rotate it into place. Yeah, something like that. Right, you can put hardcover on it too if you want. So now if I go to the simulation mode, I'll shoot it and you see how the swinger works. Fabulous. Pretty cool, I think. And then you can obviously rotate this if you want. You can just, wrong kind of rotation. Maybe I want to rotate it this way, and now now the target is flipped over the other side, but you can always put another target on this side if you want, or just move the previous one over to this side and you can engage. Pretty cool. At the same time, I also implemented this new swingers, Sidekick, Sidewinders, and Holy Monkeys for PCSL. So instead of having to create the swingers yourself, I pre-created some for you here, where we have the Holy Monkey pistol, Holy Monkey carbine, Sidewinder pistol, Sidewinder carbine, and so forth for PCSL. At the same time, the PCL targets are now scorable, and so for especially the active ones, the moving ones, you can use this in simulation and dry fire, and it will score correctly as well. And the last bit is a simple one. I've been working with Jason from TargetsUSA to bring in a lot of his props that he's created as part of his company, TargetsUSA. And one of them is the Pallet. So you can go over to support structures here. Now you see we used to have a wooden pallet. Now we have a colorable pallet here. And you can click on this and you press K to pick a color. You can change the color of your pallet to whatever you want, and you will look like that. Obviously you can stack up your pallet as well. Right. So that's another cool prop. So there will be more coming from TargetsUSA as I get them modeled into the game, and we'll be releasing them in the next few updates. There you go. So hope you like this update. I'd like to thank our Patreon subscribers who've been diligently supporting us. Thank you so much for all your contributions to help me improve the tool and create new features for the tool. If you too would like to support the tool, please visit this link and we will appreciate any contribution you can make. If you have any questions or feedback, please join our Discord server so we can engage the community and ask questions there. So that's it for this update. Have a great shooting weekend. Wishing you lots of alphas, and I'll see you on the range.